All right, what's going on, family? I pray that everybody's doing well. I tried to go live 3 times, but it wouldn't let me. Having some serious issues tonight. So those of you who see that link in your email, go ahead and delete it. It wasn't working right. So this is actually a pre-record uh, premiere, So just letting you know off top. I know it looks confusing at times. This is already done. I'm not live, but the comment section is live. You can, you know, comment with each other, and it's live at that moment. But I've already done this video. I tried to go live, but it wouldn't let me. But it's not going to stop me. Um, if you notice, we've been talking about end times a lot. And yesterday I dealt with the subject on huge deception. And I know we went through Matthew 24 so many times, but I want to go back to it in this particular video because it fits so well with coming behind huge deception. And when the disciples asked those questions, they were so concerned. And when Yahshua told them, when they was looking at all the buildings and everything, when he said it would not be one stone left, can you imagine what went on in their mind? But if you see my title, I want you to feel this title throughout this video. Persecution, tribulations, and expectations. This is why I preach so hard about those that endure to the end shall be saved. Now, many thought that Yahshua will return in their time, in their generation. So on and so on and so on. That's why when you say he's coming soon, they said he was coming soon. A lot of people said he was coming soon, and it never happened in their time. And I can't put a time on it. That's why I'm using this clock back here. Yeah. I love that clock. Because when you just speak about end times, we have to look at what the Most High showed us in His Word. But when you get around Matthew 24, verses 9 through 13, you see huge persecution. This is what He told the disciples. Look here, let's break this down where it's really, really so easy to understand. You're going to be arrested, punished, killed, hated by all nations, betrayed. Think about it. What we talked about the other day, false prophets, they're going to fool a lot of people. But I need y'all to endure to the end. But when you get around verse 14, this gospel must be preaching to the whole entire world, all nations. Shouldn't be nobody without an excuse. I mean, it shouldn't be nobody, without excuse. There's no excuse. Without excuse. We all should know. Because we all got ways to get Bibles or have heard the gospel or rejected the gospel. But enduring to the end reminds me of Paul after he got through. Paul said, I am now ready to be offered. My departure is at hand. Letting you know he's getting ready to die. His suffering paid off. And I'm here to tell you and I right now, our suffering pays off. The benefits of following and serving the Holy Spirit pays off better than anything you can think of. I know it may not feel like it. I know you might can't see it right now because of what you're looking at in this world. But there is hope and there is crowns stored up. Those to save your life, you must lose your life. My. That's why I wanted to talk about persecution, then tribulations, and then what to expect. This is a horrible time when you get around verses 19 through 22. Because he spoke about the abomination of desolation. Just like Daniel talked about, standing where he ought not be. That's why he told them way back then in the word that if you living in Judea, flee to the mountains. See, a lot of people miss that because they think he's talking to Gentiles and what's going on right now. If I stay in Dallas, I need to flee to the mountains or I need to move. No, we got to understand who doing the talking, who is talking to at that particular time. If you on the rooftop, don't you go back in the house for nothing. This is how serious it was. He was letting them know it's tribulation time. Okay? And trials and tribulations, they come to make us strong. Notice out of what I'm saying, and then you keep this in mind. Remember, Yahshua prayed that his disciples do not be taken out of here. He said, I pray that you do not remove them from the earth, but let them be able to stand in that hour. As Big Brother Steve was saying, this hour. And I'm not talking about a little 1 hour. Be able to endure what's going on, what's happening. Remind you of the church of Smyrna in Revelation, the persecuted church that was being persecuted, killed, thrown into prison. You're going to be in jail for 10 days. He told them to be faithful up to death. These pre-trib pastors out here telling you to don't worry about anything. Escape route what happened before the Great Tribulation. You ain't got nothing to worry about. Truth be told, we don't supposed to worry no way. But if you are watching the times, you should see what time it is. But then I want to focus on in verse 29 to 31, and I'm talking about Matthew 24 once again, a time of expectation. Well, JT, what do we expect to happen when that sun turned dark? So you done saw many eclipses. Go see many more probably. But it's gonna be that one big final time when that sun get dark and that moon don't give light no more. Teach Holy Spirit. When those stars fall, we're talking about Matthew 24. When the powers in the sky is shaking, the sign in the sky, which is the Son of Man. Bible say all nations shall weep. This is what we expect. This is what we expect to happen. All nations are going to weep. And anybody that went up against Israel, I ain't talking about this fake Israel, that's stuff that they show you on the news. No, anybody that went up against the chosen are going to feel the wrath. Teach Holy Spirit. It's going to be a loud trumpet. When he send the angels, I need my angels to go all four corners of the earth to gather his chosen back together again. That's why I talked about the second Exodus this morning. There will be that gathering. I ain't say rapture, I say gathering. But it's going to be some persecution, some more tribulations, some more expectations. Birth pains is what we see. Or we may say the beginning of sorrows. Because like we said the other night, Yahshua told us there are going to be wars, rumors of wars, earthquakes in diverse places. But don't be alarmed. The end is not yet. We've been seeing earthquakes. We've been seeing wars and rumors of wars. But what he say? Take heed, let no man deceive you once again. Don't be deceived by what you already see going on, but realize what's road is going to happen. He said, this generation shall not pass until these things take place. A lot of people still trying to figure out what generation is he talking about. What JT had already happened. Well, it's easy to say that it didn't happen back then. It had not happened. Because Yahshua was speaking of a future generation. Now, nobody knows the day or the hour when he will return. Nobody. You got people that's trying to figure it out in all kind of ways. But nobody knows the day or the hour. You're going to have people continue to lie and set up rapture dates. And many, many more people are going to give up if they haven't already because they have lost the faith. They have failed to apostasy. And that's the scary part. Think about everybody that you know. And then keep this in mind once again. The Bible says the whole world whores after the beast. It's a lot of people. But think about how many of our close loved ones who are brainwashed through religion, through traditions of men, through doctrines of devils, seducing spirits. They don't study to show themselves approved, so they're going to fall for anything that they see. Caught off guard. We have to realize things are happening as I close. And they're going to get worse and worse and worse. The old folk will say, expect the unexpected. That's why I want to use that title, expectation. And the reason why somebody going to catch this when I say it like this, you better expect things to get worse and worse and worse before that false peace comes. And then, notice I said false peace. Because so many people are waiting right now to see who's going to come first to straighten all this up. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's the Antichrist. The Antichrist comes before the Christ, Yahushua. Satan is a great imitator. But once again, when them disciples asked those questions about the signs, are you paying attention? Are you a disciple? Are you studying? Are you being obedient? Do you have on the full armor? And then on that note, I love you. Take care and have yourself a wonderful, 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 blessed day. Sorry I couldn't get it to go live tonight. I tried more than once, but it just wouldn't do it. But that's okay. It still happened the way Yahshua wanted it to happen. So on that note, y'all have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed day. Shalom.
do, do.